right, without further ado, let me bring up my first guest, Dr. Oliver Falloon-Reid. Good to have you, sir.
It's a pleasure to be with you, Millissa. It's a wonderful evening, and love your studio and love what you're doing for the city of Lauderhill.
Thank you. You look lovely too. I love the way you it looks like we've been color coordinated with the blue, right?
Yes.
Looking awesome. Well, it was such a pleasure to see you last week at your first chamber meeting for the year. It was so nice. It was a standing room only, actually, right?
It was an exciting evening, and more so because you were there, and thank you for coming out.
Of course, it was a pleasure. So thank you for that as well. Great content. And I look forward to hearing more from the guest, Mike Reid. I understand he's going to be doing some more workshops. Is that right?
Yes. I have him down for 2 other events, and you can tell he's a tremendous resource.
Yeah.
And we're going to make use of him this year as we try to help businesses build and scale in the city of Lauderhill. So
beautiful.
I'll let you know more about that.
Okay, perfect. So let us get into why you're here. I mean, everybody, this is the president of the Lauderhill Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Oliver Falloon-Reid, and many people may not know what the chamber is about. So could you just introduce yourself a little bit more and tell us what is the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, first of all, a Chamber of Commerce is pretty much a trade board or an organization within most cities that seek to create an established network of local businesses within that city. And the objective is to create a bond, to interact, to interchange, to network, and to support each other. And for the cities that have a vibrant and strong chamber, you see that redounding to the strength of the businesses, the social responsibility that they exhibit within the city. And so I applaud the city of Lauderhill for supporting, by that I mean the city proper, for supporting and underwriting the chamber within the city.
And how long have you been the president?
I have been the president since October of 2021.
2021.
Yes, so I'm going on 2 years. I'm coming up to my perhaps state of retirement. I'm not sure yet, but certainly, board willing, we'll continue to work with our small business within the city. And even if I'm not president per se, then naturally I intend to continue supporting the chamber.
But you also have a business yourself. What is your business?
I run a mortgage brokerage business in the city of Pembroke Pines. In fact, I started in Lauderhill, and that's why I got involved with the chamber. So Lauderhill is my home for business proper.
Right.
Moved south for personal reasons, but certainly stayed with the city of Lauderhill. A lot of my clients come from the city of Lauderhill. And so, yes, I do a mortgage business, taking care of people who are looking to purchase their first home, purchase an investment property, relocate, refinance, and love doing that. It is such a joy to see people build wealth through real estate.
Awesome. So tell us, maybe 3 or 4 of the benefits of being a part of Lauderhill in particular. What can people expect to be a part of Lauderhill Chamber of Commerce?
Well, like any other chamber, it does give you an opportunity, one, to have an impact on your community, much like you're doing. And I'm glad that you're a member of the chamber and you support the mission of the chamber. Businesses get to have a direct impact, not only through what they do in terms of their services, but in terms of their volunteering work, in terms of how they work and interact with other businesses, to have a voice.
Right.
Certainly, the benefits is that you also get to learn from other businesses. There are resources that we provide on a monthly basis, especially to small and medium-sized businesses, which will help them scale. You're thinking of such things as access to capital, access to resources, grants, education, and so forth.
So take us through the journey. When somebody comes to a chamber, maybe a lunch or a networking event, they find that they're interested. Take us through the steps of them becoming a chamber, and what are some of the things that they would immediately see
once becoming a member?
Yes.
All right. So the first thing we do, clearly, we have a database of over 3,000, businesses, entities, people within the city, and I suspect it expands beyond the city. Right. And so the first thing you get is a massive shout out saying, "Listen, Millissa Jayne TV, Lauderhill TV is a proud member of the Lauderhill Chamber of Commerce." So immediately now you're being exposed to entities you perhaps would not otherwise be exposed to.
Yeah, well, that's pretty massive. That's pretty big.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
The second thing is that we allow you to advertise through the chamber. So you're on our website. You get to promote your business at the next event. So you can put up a banner, a table, present at one of the upcoming events. Certainly, we will point you to resources within the chamber or through the chamber and through our connections, such as SCORE, for example, that gives access to mentoring and training and that kind of thing. And again, you get now to have access to our database. So not just the 3,000 people that we send things out to, but the chamber database itself, as well as the ability to join one of our networking groups and interact and become a part of it. You also get to play a role in how the chamber runs. Naturally, each member can say, "Listen, why don't we do it this way? Can we do this? Make suggestions."
Okay.
Be a part of the board, be a part of a committee. So you become involved and you get to play a role, or rather a greater role in the chamber itself, but also now have a more direct role in impacting, policy in the city, ideas in the city, and so forth.
Great. Now, I took some time to look through the Lauderhill Chamber's website, and I was looking at the membership section. And even though you mentioned a few huge things, there's really so much more. I mean, you can get like discounts on an exhibition table and things like that.
Yes.
And discounts when you have certain events. So you're kind of holding back a little bit, Dr. Oliver.
We'll get to it. And I mean, I want to send people to the website. And naturally, a website is just a window, so it won't have everything. But certainly, we have our packages there. It tells you what you can get for what packages. And, again, if a member comes in and says, "Listen, I have a great idea," we're open to it. So I'd love to hear that.
And I love that about the chamber. All right. So talking about events. So like, as we mentioned at the beginning, well, you had your first networking event for the year, and you had Mike Owen, who is, what do you call him? A networking specialist? What was it now?
Networking. I think you hit it somewhere there. I mean, we haven't quite crafted the title, but a networking practitioner. He seemed to have honed his skills around connecting people.
Yes.
So it's more than just networking; it's connecting. Right. And and I have him booked for a couple of events, of course, but certainly we had him for the start. He normally kicks the year off for me because, again, if we start the year right, it sets us up.
Yes.
If we follow through on having a successful year. So indeed, there we have it.
So I had, I was there with my camera as always. Lauderhill TV has got to be on the scene and just capture some little moments. And I just want the folks in the chat to see just a few little highlights from last week's event. Before I play that, let me just welcome those who have joined the show so far. Marcia Healthcare, she was there. Marcia Gordon, she's actually thinking about joining.
Yes.
Alice J Media Productions, that's LaRue Sarvis. You may know of him. He has a youth program in the city of Lauderhill. Suzanne Morris is here. And this is his program. It's called From the Mouth of Babes. Hope everyone is having a blessed night. And then Madeline, good evening, MJ. Good evening, LTV Nation. Good evening, Mr. President. She does our Haitian Creole translation. And she stole my thunder from Canada. Is tuned in as well, my friend. So, guys, don't forget, keep on sharing. and let people know that we're here. It's still early. People, my folks are a little tardy sometimes. I always have to tell them about that. But let's go ahead and play that little segment of the highlights from last week. Just a quick highlight. Dr. Oliver, I love the way how you gave everybody in the room an opportunity to speak to, and talk about their business for a short time. Is this something that you do regularly?
Yes, most of our meetings, the idea is for people to promote their businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say exactly all, but most. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'll make sure, as a matter of fact, because that's what it's about. People come there to tell people what they do, to hear what other people are doing, and to see how your business can benefit from mine and mine can benefit yours. And that's what networking really should be, to create partners, to connect, and to build on those connections into fruitful partnerships, if you wish. And I didn't craft the term, but I've heard and I like it. Your networking should be equivalent or should support your net worth. So in other words, you should really, it should help you build your business and create, scale and so forth. And that's what this is about.
Beautiful. And I also love the way how you started off the night with a prayer, and also, you, like you mentioned about some of the benefits of being with the chamber, you welcomed 3 new businesses as part of the chamber, and they had an opportunity to go up the front and really feature them. So that was just amazing. So do you have any events coming up?
We do. As a matter of fact, and let me say that it's supposed to be every second Thursday of the month. Gotcha. That we have an event, and it should be posted on our website. But it's every second Thursday. We switched last week because there were things happening at the city that we were involved in, and we had to accommodate the move. But it's every second Thursday, and we shift things around. I'd like this year for us to move from venue to venue. So if anybody has a venue, their business that they wish to do, have us come out and meet there. Also, let me point out that new businesses to the city can reach out to us, and we will actually come out and do the open house ribbon cutting for them, along with the commission from the city. Something that we offer. So as long as we know that you're a new business to the city of Lauderhill, if you coordinate with us, we'll come out, do a ribbon cutting, and get you out there. Of course, I'm sure you will come out too and do the honors. So that's something we offer our members as well as businesses within the city.
Perfect. So this, I can see us being a nice partnership, Lauderhill TV with the Lauderhill Chamber. You were going to say something?
If I may answer the question, each month we do something. I'm trying to make it relevant to the time of the year. So coming up next month, we're doing capital funding and access to capital and different things. There it is. There's a flyer. So technical resources. We're going to talk about grant opportunities, coaching and mentoring, as well as business capital. So we'll have some people there talking about those resources next month, the 15th, in the same location. Perhaps I don't have the list of events now, but say, for example, in March, we may do Women's Month, do something around Women's Month and women leaders within the city and within businesses within the city. And April may be a tax time. So we want accountants to come out, talk about how you can leverage and actually make sure your taxes are in place, you understand the new tax codes, and you're actually, keeping your business straight as far as taxes are concerned. And throughout the year, we try to make it relevant. So we'll have that list up. If it's not already on the website, people know what's coming up and can come out and participate.
All right, Dr. Oliver, any final words before I let you go? And I do want to let you know and say that you are welcome, or part of your team is welcome to come back every month and give us an update if you choose, or send in an update, or whatever it is you want to do with Lauderhill TV. We can make it happen, because what you guys are doing is essential. And I just want to focus and feature really, really great information.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, and I'll take that up for sure. Take up that offer. But in parting, I just want to say to you that you're doing a tremendous job.
Thank you.
An amazing service to the city of Lauderhill, putting the city on the map in a sense, locally and otherwise. Lauderhill is a vibrant, diverse, rich, and dynamic city, perhaps under celebrated. And I think your work is doing a tremendous service in getting us on the map, talking about what's in the city. And I welcome those who are not of the city to come in, check out the various things that the city offers in terms of just things you can buy, shops, restaurants, different things. And it's a great place to live, to work, to play, to do business, and to raise family. So again, thank you so much for all you do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for making the time, Dr. Oliver. And everybody can go to the Lauderhill Chamber of Commerce website, which is listed right here, lauderhillcoc.org, lauderhillcoc.org, to get in touch with Dr. Oliver, his team. And if you have questions, him and his team will be willing to answer those.
Absolutely.
All right, Doc, I will see you.
Thank you so much. See you again soon.
See you very, very soon again. Thanks again.
Care.
Bye. All right.